Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation. First of all, I would like to thank you all for watching my video. My name is Cahya Patuh amarullah. My name 19, 24, 14 and 50. My class 1D and the topic to be presented simple present tense. Here we go. The first slide about definition of simple present. Simple present tense is a type of tense in English to express events that are currently taking place. Simple present tense is a tense used to talk about something common, something that always happens repeatedly, or general truth. General truth describe facts or general truths that are undeniable, while recurring events are events that occur routinely or habits that are carried out, usually marked with time information. The next slide about simple present tense sentence example. First, habitual activity and second, general truth. Example of habitual activity, I eat 3 times a day. And example or general truth, the sunrise from the east. The next slide about time word in the simple present tense. The time information commonly used in the simple present tense is as follows: always, usually, sometimes, often, seldom, never, 3 times a day, 3 days a week, and once a month. The next slide about simple present function. First, express emotion or feelings. The example, I like spicy food, I'm happy today, and I hate you. Second, command or instruction. The example, open the door please and clean your room now. Third, the second, schedule. I will come to your party tonight. And general truth, example, the sunrise from the east. And the last repeated action, I go to school every 7 a.m. The next slide about simple present tense sentence pattern. To recognize that a sentence is a simple present tense, there are several ways it can be done. One of which is the sentence use the basic from the verb one. Simple present tense is divided into 2 sentence patterns, namely verbal simple present and nominal simple present. The next slide about verbal simple present. Example of pattern simple present, positive subject verb 1 is or es and object. Negative subject do or does not verb 1 and object. Interrogative do or does subject and verb 1. Do is used on the subject I, you, they, and we. Does is used the object, the subject, he, she, and it. Example of verbal sentence with subject I, you, they, and we. Example, first, I play tennis twice a week. Positive, I play tennis twice a week. Negative, I don't play tennis twice a week. Interrogative, do I play tennis twice a week? And second example, they study English every Wednesday. Positive, they study English every Wednesday. Negative, they don't study English every Wednesday. And interrogative, do they study English every Wednesday? The next slide about example of a real sentence with the subject she or he. Example for she. She feels good. Positive, she feels good. Negative, she doesn't feel good. Interrogative, does she feels good? An example of he has seen that twice already. Positive, he has seen that twice already. Negative, he doesn't seen that twice already. And interrogative, does he seen that twice already? The next slide about suffix s or e. The s or es ending in the first is only used in the subject he, she, and it. There are rules for adding the s or es ending. Here's how to find out which word has the s and es ending. First, verb ending in the letter y, and the letter y and the letter before y is vowel, then the verb is added with s. Buy become buys. Example sentence that because dad buys new console. Second, verb ending in the letter y and the letter before y is a consonant. The verb is add is and the letter y is removed. Study because studies. Example sentence Budi studies so hard for national examination. Carry becomes carries. Example sentence Mom carries the baby with stroller. Third, verbs ending in the letter O, CH, SH, X, and Z. Add ES at the end of the verb. For example, go become goes. Example sentence She goes to the market every 7 p.m. Watch become watch. Example sentence You watch TV after working. Was become washes. Example sentence My mom washes the dish every night. The next slide. Simple present tense nominal. Positive subject to be complement. Negative subject to be not complement. And interrogative to be subject and complement. To be is used for subject I. To be is used for subject she, it. And to be are is used for subject I, you, they, and we. The next slide about complement. Adjective. Example, beautiful, big, cute, and happy. Noun example, book, fruit, and man. Adverb example, every week, Aldam, Norby. Example of nominal sentence. Example of nominal sentence with subject are. Positive, you are smart. Negative, you are not smart. Interrogative, you are smart. And second example of nominal sentence with subject she. Positive, she is beautiful. Negative, she is not beautiful. And interrogative, is she beautiful? The next slide about simple present tense pattern. Tense are part of basic grammar. When studying tense, we will find the term first person singular or plural, second person singular or plural, and the third person singular or plural. What exactly are included in the first person, second person, and the third person? The next slide about first person singular. First person singular is the first person point of view. In this case, they are referring to the speaker or writer. In the first person singular, the pronoun used is I. If oneself is the subject using me, my, or mine. If oneself is the object and indicating ownership. The situation that usually occurs in the use of first person singular is when you want to introduce yourself or want to explain about yourself. For example, if it is the subject. My name is Hannah. I live in East Jakarta. Example of simple present tense sentence if it is subject. Anja send me a letter. Example of simple present tense sentence showing ownership. This is my cat. The next slide about the pronoun use. The next slide about first person plural. The pronoun used for the first person plural are we, if, us, a subject, us, if, us, an object, and our or ours of indicating possession. However, us and ours or ours, but they have the meaning we and us. So, to know which one to us, you must first know the context of the sentence. Example sentence as subject. We are from Bandung City. We need to go right now. Example sentence as a song. The next slide about first person plural. The pronouns used for first person plural are we if a subject, us if as an object, and our or ours if indicating possession. However, us and our or ours would have the meaning we and us. To know which one to us, you must first know the context of the sentence. Example sentence as subject. We need to go right now. We are from Bandung City. Example sentence as object. It tells us about old house story. Look, that person stares at us. Example sentence as possession. She is our daughter. And ours is more delicious than theirs. The next slide about second person. Second person is the point of view of the second person or someone we're talking to at the time. The pronoun used in the second person singular is you. If as a subject, your or yours. If to show ownership, just like we, our, ours, you, your, yours also has the meaning of you singular or you guys plural. The way to find out is by understanding the context of what is being discussed. Example of sentence as subject. You are the best student in the class. And do you know her name? Example of sentence to show ownership. Is this your pencil, Andy? This is not mine. This is yours. The next slide about third person singular. The pronoun used in the third person singular is she, he, and it. The situation that occurs is when we talk about someone who is not present among us. Example sentence as subject. She is banker. Annie speaks English fluently. Example of sentence as object. Don't scream in front of her face. Robbie loves her. Example of sentence showing ownership. This is Annie's book, and I'm her friend. The next slide about third person plural. The pronoun used in the third person plural is they, them, their. The situation that occurs is when talking about more than person, two or more people who are not present among us. Example of sentence as subject. They are from the same class. They are famous family in the city. The book is good. Example of sentence as object. Some of them are from Bekasi. She makes them angry. Example of sentence showing ownership. Their painting is so amazing. That garden is theirs, and the girls give their suit of charity. Okay, the last slide. That's my presentation today. Is there any shortcomings? Apologize profusely. Hopefully, I have conveyed. Is you? That's my presentation today. If there are any shortcomings, I apologize profusely. Hopefully, what I have conveyed is useful for myself and many people in particular. Bye. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give a speech about smoking in campus area so that we can learn many lessons. It is no longer a public secret and it cannot be denied that there are many smokers among students. Cigarette and their smoke are actual issues that have long been our concern. This is not just a daily habit, but a serious threat. Related smoking on campus also a serious threat because from cigarette smoke we can get sick. With this, let's look deeper into the impact of smoking on all of us. I'm sure we all agree that the campus should be a safe, healthy, comfortable, and environment for learning, but we must also understand that there are also students and campus staff who are smokers. So, we must respect their right by cheating a smoking area. Why should there be a smoking area? First of all, it must be understood that the existence of a smoking area on campus is not instead to encourage or support the habit of smoking. On the contrary, by providing a smoking area in certain location, we can maintain the comfort and healthy of the those who do not smoke, especially in the public areas such as lecture building, canteen, and the shared open space. In addition, the existence of a smoking area and can also help reduce the health risk of exposure to cigarette smoke, especially for those who are sensitive to it, which can have a negative impact on health, even for people who are only visibly exposed to cigarette smoke with this special area. Smoke will not disturb the comfort of others. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a diverse community with various backgrounds and habits. Providing smoke area on campus is a form of tolerance and respect for the rights of smokers. Without harming non-smoker, an inclusive and friendly campus must be able to accommodate the needs of each individual while maintaining mutual health and comfort. In addition, the smoking area also plays an important role in maintaining the cleanliness of the campus. Without a special area, many cigarette butts are carelessly thrown around the campus, which can pollute the environment with smoking area. Equipment with a trash can. We can reduce the problem of cigarette butts scattered in various corners of the campus. Our is a second home that we need to take care of together. Our providing a smoking area is not a form of support from the habit of smoking, but rather an effort to create a healthy, comfortable, and clean environment for all. Hopefully, we can respect each other, maintain and comply with citing regulation for the common good. Thank you for your attention cooperation. Hopefully in the future, our campus will be safe, comfortable place to study and from the negative impact of cigarette smoke. Thank you.